Okay, let's go ahead and kick off a few things we can take care of before. Well, it's almost 9 anyway, isn't it? Sorry about that,
Yep.
guys. But I need everybody to make scan rolls.
Where are we?
Animals. Animals.
Yep, we are still at Lady Danth's abode.
Okay.
So that's.
I have a normal success.
Go find this owl bear thing. Where is
I have a normal success as well.
Okay.
it? I'll just do a dice roller.
Do I check it or not?
No.
Scan, I fail.
Okay. David?
Got my birdie.
You're not coming through.
Checking.
You do the
Success.
Okay. Is somebody going to roll for Juchi and Irvana?
birdie. All right, here's Juchi. I rolled a 22. It's probably a normal success.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
Probably at least a special.
More likely a crit.
Actually, a 2 is more likely a crit, yeah. Only takes a 30% for a 2 to crit. So as she's doing her discussion thing, Irvana will lean over to David and whisper in his ear, "Those tattoos there on her arm, they look familiar. Don't you have something like that?" And as you make your scan roll, you'll notice that she, in fact, has sorcery tattoos.
Didn't
Do I
know there was
recognize
such-
them?
You do. The standard ones. Command and... what's the other one?
Oh, yeah. So these are techniques.
Yeah.
That's the book here.
Okay. So that would be command. And so if it's. Wow, so she might be Link or Mai. Maybe.
Command and truth.
Okay. Command and truth.
And as you guys are getting ready to go, she will scribble something out on a piece of... it's not paper.
Parchment.
It might be a parchment kind of thing, though, because this is lunar Tarsh. And say, perhaps you could get some further
be limit.
information at the temple library. And she will hand over to, she looks around, David.
Well,
It's a New Pelorian. Do you read New Pelorian?
I do not.
Do you read something that's related to New Pelorian?
Altwormish?
No.
I'd have to get the book out and look at the tree to see what the connections are, but the only languages I have are Hjortling, Thealan. Oh wait, yeah, Thealan, Altwormish. Yeah, that's it.
Hello.
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 Greetings,
Greetings.
friends.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm great.
Good,
Happy
good,
to be
good.
here. Happy to be playing RuneQuest.
Does Juchi
Thank
by
you.
chance have New Pelorian language skill?
Let me think about it. I decide that he does. That's a negative.
Okay. Does anybody have fire speech?
Sure. Let me see. Nope, I
Yes, I do.
Ooh.
That's a cult. That's a cult skill for me. So
It
I'd
is.
be happy to try.
How about the pure horse tongue?
that too.
Oh, yes, of course. My pure horse is excellent.
Yeah.
Which is higher, your pure
Relatively.
horse or fire speech?
My pure horse is double my fire speech. My pure
Ooh,
horse
and
is
what
60.
is that? 60?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's high for an unlearned man like me.
It's a spoken language.
Mm-hmm.
You listen to your grandpappy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I could till he died.
Well, that's no trouble.
I can fit. I can
For
still
some
have
That
people.
you.
says the shaman.
If you want to talk to him, I can arrange it.
Okay, is there anything you
That's
want to
true.
discuss with Diane after she hands this off before you guys leave?
Does she identify what the purpose of the scroll is, or is it should it be obvious what?
When she hands off, she said, "Here, show this to the
Okay.
temple. They'll give you access to the library."
Very good.
Didn't she also ask us to go to Dragon Inn for the night? We'll see her.
No, she just mentioned that the only inn in town is the Dragon Inn, and it's down by the docks. It's on the shadier side of town. But that's where most of the traffic comes in and out. In fact, there's a lot of traffic today.
Mm-hmm.
Are you speaking of Dianth Kalos,
Yes.
head clanman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're in communication somewhat smoothly.
Yes, because she speaks trade talk.
Hmm.
That's what she's been speaking with you. And it's just that she wrote down this note in New Pelorian.
Oh,
All right, so I'll take the scroll. Thank you.
thank you very much. Thank you, Dianth. Dianth.
Dianth, yep. Mm-hmm. And if you find yourselves not leaving town too soon, there is a celebration tomorrow. It should be quite a show.
Celebration
Oh,
of.
I'd like to see that.
It is. Where did it go?
Unless it's an Earth celebration, I'm not particularly interested.
It's a river celebration.
Oh,
It's an annual festivity to give worship to the river goddess, who is
I have no
apparently
interest in
not
the water.
happy.
Oh,
Well,
do you
she's
suppose
losing
that's
water.
why the river is shallow,
Mm.
Well,
or is
she
the
obviously has an effect on the river, but what caused that, we don't know.
okay?
I have no interest in the water, but if the rest of you want to hang out and see this festival, that's fine with me.
Taking a little culture, that might be fun.
I will throw a fit if we don't stick around and watch it.
Okay.
I get
Like
to
I
sing.
said, if that's what you want to do, that's fine with me too.
I think it's only proper that we do that.
Okay, anything further you want to do while we're here?
I'm catching up as we speak.
No problem.
I would definitely express an interest to Dianth in seeing the festivities the next day.
Excellent. It will be all up and down the main road.
Okey-doke.
Is this an annual event?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. I feel so privileged to be able to see it.
It is quite neat. The children get a great amount of joy out of it, making little paper fish that they, run through the air, and their sacrifices being made to the river itself.
What do we have a local? What do we call it? What's the local name for this festivity?
I have been looking for it, and I'm not currently seeing it. As soon as I find it, I'll let you know.
River Dance.
Does anyone else have anything else they want to do in here?
Go to the inn and maybe I can get a nice hot.
The library.
Yeah, we can go to the library too. For you guys that want to learn something.
Oh, she is an older one, by the way. Steely gray hair.
What's her power? Much above, much below, about the same.
It's probably about the same.
Yeah.
What is Miriam's?
Her base is 16, so 11
yeah, it's
to
within
21.
that range.
11 to 21.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Any shamans in the audience?
Not here locally.
Okie doke.
So, Davin, besides a scroll, did we receive anything else from Dianth?
I'm not aware of anything.
Okay.
Did we accomplish our mission? I don't think so.
Not yet. She's going to be making some inquiries, which will take some time. And since you'll be a while, she had requested that you investigate getting this artifact for her.
On an island in the...
Yeah, there's a temple that was flooded, but since the river has receded, it's now visible. And the word that she has is that it's supposed to be held there. It's called Zamoxis cleansing.
What's Zamoxis cleansing?
This is artifact. It's a bowl of some sort.
Cleansing. Would that be a person's name?
I could find out in the library.
Let's go find out. If we can find out the name, maybe I can contact the person.
Yeah.
For the spirit of that person.
Mm-hmm.
So we take our leave of her?
Okay.
But that was a question. It wasn't a, it was a statement.
Are we dismissed?
She has nothing further for you, so if you wish to take your leave, you can initiate that.
How far is it from where we are to the formerly flooded temple on the island?
If there's enough water in the river, and there usually is still, because it's actually been raining recently as well. Taking a raft or a skiff of some sort downriver, less than a day.
Yeah. Is it obvious to us that where to find it?
It should be. I mean, once you're on the river, seeing a ancient temple on top of a hill in the middle of the river should not be too hard to spot.
That sounds fucking awesome. I can't wait to see it. It's the Osler River, right?
Yes.
I love adventuring in this exotic place.
This is back in your home territory.
Yeah, but I don't recall us.
Territory.
Yeah, I don't recall ever adventuring up here before
No.
in my 4 years with the group.
Oh no.
Oh, no, we haven't.
Yes, it's an exotic place for the player, but not necessarily for the character. Your character.
Well,
It's
I
a
don't
little
care
more
about that.
exotic for some of the others.
Yeah, exotic to me. That's what matters.
Okay. Oh, minimize this.
I bet the winters here are cold.
Actually, not too bad here.
Unless geography is not like have anything to do with planet Earth.
Just slightly, because there's a glacier way north of here. But up in the mountains, it obviously gets cold. There's mountains to the north,
Yes.
west, and to the south.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, weather in Glorantha is driven more by the gods than we would consider natural phenomena.
Other than reason, okay.
Okay, off the library.
Well, it occurs to me that we don't all have to go do that. People could go to the inn. People could go to the library. It's going to be pretty dry at the library, I suspect.
Yes.
I'm going to stick with Irvana and guard her. And since her player isn't here, I think we can assume maybe that she just goes someplace like the inn and hangs out there and does priestess stuff, and I watch over while she does it.
Sounds good. Mira's heading to the inn as well, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Is the library in a safe location?
It's in the better part of town, yes.
Okay. Then Devin doesn't need my escort.
Oh, no.
And I'm illiterate, so I'm not going to find that very interesting.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pass on the library.
As we leave her presence, I will ask: does anyone speak New Polarian?
New Polarian.
Kind of look at New Polarian to open the scroll and take a look at it.
Nope.
No, sir.
Well, languages are related. So New Polarian is related to both fire speech and the pure horse tongue. So if you take a look at it, you'll recognize some of the script. Go ahead and make a percentile roll.
Well, the problem is, mate, that I'm illiterate, so I can speak those languages really well.
Oh, that's right. You can't read it. That's true. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that. That's right. That's right. Maybe rewrite New Polarian.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
speaking these languages.
Maybe you can pronounce it, and I understand them.
Yeah, my reading and writing sucks. It's like almost non-existent.
Yeah. Does anybody besides David have rewrite anything?
Well, yeah. Which one do I know? Read right.
I don't like being illiterate. That's a serious
down under
flaw.
knowledge.
It feels weird, doesn't it? How do I play that?
I don't like it.
You can understand the spoken word.
No, I thought I did.
Yeah, but
I don't.
Well, that's why you go in the library to find some.
5%. I mean, I probably have a 5% chance of.
Yep,
I don't know.
5.
Pretty sure lore is either you know it or you don't know it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I will take our priestess with us, the other priestess.
Oh, yes, uh-huh.
I'd also say if you would like Little One to be with you, if there's any troubles, you could fly back and get her.
Sure. Well, pat my shoulder, hop on board.
Sorry, I'm not more use for this.
Interesting. Okay. So, folks heading down towards the inn, we'll see a number of folks out preparing stuff for the festivities for tomorrow, whether they're starting to set up stalls along the road to sell foodstuffs or whatever, or they're making little crafts and things. That kind of stuff's starting to happen. In the library, David. Oh, yes. You don't read any of these languages necessarily, do you?
Oh, necessarily, but it's a. Is it a link or my library?
Not exactly, because the seven mothers parallel the seven light bringers. So there's a Lankermai like seventh mother, or one of the seven mothers is Lankermai like.
I see.
But everything will be in New Pelorian here. I completely forgot about that. So while you won't necessarily be able to do library use, you can certainly hire scribes that are here to do searches for you.
Okay.
It costs 1 lunar per scribe per day, and they get 2 rolls per day each. So the first
sounds like it's worth it.
How many are you going to hire, and then what is it you want them to look for?
I think it'd be interesting to see if we can discover anything about the chalice or cup or whatever it is that she has going after.
Mm-hmm.
So
Zamokisis?
Something like that. It's got too many X's in it.
So we could look for that. The other thing would be the name of that drake in the
cave.
Yes. Emperor of the Worm's friend. We got his name. So research that.
Did Dark.
And I suppose before we separate, I would ask, does anyone have any specific questions that might be relevant or useful to us?
You covered mine, which is find out if that bowl is named for a person.
Okay.
All right.
I will ask.
Translate the scroll.
What's her name?
Diane.
Summer. I'll ask Summer if she reads Fire Speech.
Does Vizier still control the island?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
She does not. No. But you see a little twinkle go in her eye.
You're twinkling.
Is there a spell?
That's something I'm going to need to get.
How many people were you employed, Davin?
Well, we've only got 2 questions, so 4.
All right, I'm willing to go in on that.
Because you obviously in a library, because there's no card catalog and nothing is in any kind of real order. Because every time you get a new librarian, they have their own way of cataloging things and start making changes. So the more people you get, I mean, you can have a dozen people looking for the same thing.
Yeah.
And that just increases your chance of actually finding something. So it comes down to how much do you want to spend.
I think we should all contribute as a group. That's my 2 cents.
Sure.
Well, how much effort do we want to put on each of these questions?
5 or 6 researchers each.
Okay. Well, so that's 5, 10 silver per day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many days? How long are we going to be here? 2 days? 3 days?
Yeah, 2. I think 2
2 days? So 20
Yeah.
silver. I'm doing the math right? Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Mm-hmm. Say 3 each.
Yeah, that makes it cheap, doesn't it?
Yeah. So like 3 lunars each?
Yep.
Depends on your
All
social
right,
status.
I can afford that. I think it's well worth it. Money well spent.
Speak with birds, speak with beasts, speak with birds, speak with insects.
Unless someone doesn't agree, then I can pay their share.
How much is it costing?
3 each.
3. Okay. I've subtracted the
1
3.
second. 1 second, please.
Did you
Three
come
lunars.
and collect that money from those of us that weren't there?
We were talking I was there before we.
Yeah, we step out after having spoken with the Thane, whatever she is.
Yeah.
Have a little conversation, and then we go our separate ways.
Okay.
Summer and the bird are coming with me.
I'm deducting 3
Mhm.
from my character sheet. So, I understand what you're doing now. Who's going with you? Who's going with Davin?
And the bird. So
okay. I mean, are
trouble.
there any PCs?
Summer actually speaks New Pelorian.
Okay.
No, I don't read it, but I can speak it. That's right. I speak that language.
That's awesome. But that's better because she can communicate with the librarians more easily than I will be.
Yes, that's true. Okay, I need some dice rolls. Dav, you want to roll them?
Sure. Go back to Owlbear. If I can, there it is. Alrighty. Ready?
I'm ready.
Jokes. Don't leave town.
76.
Okay, keep going.
26. 12. 41. 55. 73. 46. 41. 71. 80. 65. 19.
Nice.
69. 64.
That's a lot of rolling.
19.
2 19s and a 12.
38. 6.
Nice.
83. 90. 87. 17. 37. 65. 52. 63. 56. 97. 8. 85. 4. 81. 22. 4. 16. Brian's probably muted, and he's probably trying to tell me to stop, isn't he?
No, 2 more.
77. And 65.
Okay. So the first day, there were just 2 hits. But that second day, I guess they just found the right stacks. You got a bunch for both categories. Okay, so the first question was anything on Xanthios, right?
Yep.
And the other was on the dragon, which was Lachlan, is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Oh, can I throw another question in there? The Ermin thingy. No, never mind. It's too late. It's all right.
Well, not really, because we can apply that part of the dragon stuff. That's okay.
Okay, good. He wants the thingy. Utuma.
His
Yeah.
Utuma. Bring my Utuma to me. Okay. So Xanthio, what's his name? Zamoxis. Zamoxis. He was a sorcerer of great renown anciently, who something happened in his life and he turned his studies to dominating water in all its forms, to include water elementals. Okay, now Laclon, in fact, while their scribes are looking for this Laclon thing, one of the librarians will hear people talking, and he'll become involved himself and is very, very excited. He's like a dragon specialist. And so that's probably where most of these hits came from. He goes, oh, I've got that book over here, you know, that kind of stuff.
I want to hang out with him.
So, let's see. And he'll whisper an awful lot because people don't trust dragons. Dragons only bring death and destruction, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay. He will mention that Lachlan was a dragon who was worshipped as part of the Empire of Worms Friends in this local area.
I totally spaced out on what you just said. I'm sorry. The last statement.
Lilac, he was worshipped during the Empire of Worms Friends in this local area.
Okay. That's the dragon we met.
Yeah. He's supposedly a green dragon who particularly loved riddles.
Mm-hmm.
It's rumored that he not only breathed fire, but had a poisonous bite. That he's nearly impossible to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Just real quick, how do you spell the dragon's name again? The green dragon, Lilac.
It is L-A-L-A-A-C-H.
Thank you.
Okay. Now the Utunma.
Mm-hmm.
And Utuma is a dragon newt dagger. And there is an obscure reference to one of those Orlanthi deities who supposedly had killed a dragon.
Peter, did you know Andy Reid?
Being called his Etunma.
Obscure reference to Orlanthi. What?
Storm god.
Orlanthi.
Orlanthi storm god.
Okay.
Who supposedly killed a dragon.
Killed a dragon. And that individual, the individual is referred to as the Atumna.
Yeah, that storm
Okay.
deity was called that dragon's Atuma.
Okay. And the specific reference is a dragon newt's dagger.
Yes.
So the dragon's dagger was, well, never mind. Sorry.
So the obscure Orlanthe storm god, their name was Atunma? Or are you talking about? So I understand it's a dragon newt dagger, but
Yeah,
I didn't understand what you meant.
they called this Orlanthe storm god the dragon's Atunma.
Okay.
After the storm god supposedly killed the dragon.
Now, you might recall that we were taken to a period where we saw that happen.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
That may have been a session you missed because they went on a hero quest that Argraf led.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Okay.
Okay.
Following the Aurora Borealis thing or whatever it is.
Mm.
So Orlanthe would be Aurora Borealis's Atumna, is how I'm to understand this.
Well, he didn't kill Aurora Borealis. He killed another dragon. He was like a rain dragon or something. I forgot his name. It starts with an AKR or something.
In the hero quest, we saw Orlanthe take a dragon's head.
Yes.
Who was that? Was that the ring dragon?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So Orlanthe would be that dragon's Atumna.
Yes.
Okay. So I do have a follow-up question. What became of Lalak? Was he killed? And if so, by whom?
He doesn't have any record of that.
Weren't we requested to find Lalak's Atunma?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
So we're looking for somebody that killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's what this seems to be referencing to me.
Yeah. We're looking for the weapon that killed him.
In
Or
the sense that Orlanthe was a weapon.
Yeah.
or it could be the person destined to kill.
Interesting.
I guess I got thrown because I thought it was referring to a weapon. In this case, a dragon newt dagger.
It is.
Right, but there's more to it than that.
Mm-hmm.
Orlanthe killed a dragon. I forget the dragon's name.
Yeah, I do too.
But
Mm-hmm.
Orlanthe was then referred to as that dragon's Atumna.
I understand. So what I guess what I'm trying to get at is, what are we looking for? Are we
Exactly.
looking for...
Are we looking for a dragon newt dagger, or are we looking for an individual who presumably will or had killed Lalak? And that goes to the nature of the question that I just asked.
Yeah.
Do we know who did that? Is there any history to it?
And there's not. He has no references of Lalak ever being killed.
And the dragon likes river.
He's all but, what was the word? Unkillable.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
The dragon
nearly impossible to kill.
Yeah.
wants us to. Oh man.
Perhaps the answer is you have no attunement.
Well, if he's unkillable, this is a riddle,
We're
and
solving
he
the
loves riddle, right? So this is a immovable force meets immovable object.
Unstoppable force meets immovable object.
Okay. Sure. But
Orlanthe won.
Yeah, but that's not what this is about.
No,
this
it's
is
unrelated.
this is this dragon. Maybe does the dragon have a death wish? I don't know. He wants to meet the thing that's going to stop him.
Make a power ×3 roll, David.
No.
Okay.
Maybe he wants to meet his challenge, but I don't know how that would.
Yeah, that's what that appears to be what he's asking for. All right. Did we get anything on the? Oh, we did. We got both responses, right? The river person. Okay, so she wants a bowl that has something to do with controlling water elementals. Okay. Why would that be? Well, okay. So I'm done. I guess I'm returning to. Of
Before
course.
you leave, though, Garstall,
Okay.
that's the name of the librarian who's got the dragon fetish. He says, you know, there's someone else we can talk to.
Really?
Who's that?
Forang
tell.
Farash.
Forang Farash.
And why would we want to speak with this person?
He often hangs out at Stones Above Souls. He is a dragon worshiper.
Really? Where is Stones Above Souls?
That's a dragon newt city that's across the river.
Oh, is he a dragon
It's
newt?
on the map right there. Yeah.
Frank?
He's not
No,
a dragon.
He's not a dragon.
No. Okay. All right. Is he part of the Lunar Army? He's probably pretty busy right now.
Farang?
Yeah.
No, he's a mystic.
Oh. All right then. How would I go about meeting this person?
We go to Stones Above Souls.
Well, with the celebration starting tomorrow, he's probably in town. We could maybe go find him in the Dragon Inn.
Well, why don't we do that?
Yes, let's.
It's a great idea.
It is a great idea. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Garstall
And
seems
celebrate.
almost giddy. Okay, so you head down the road, you get to the Dragon Inn, and everybody else is already there. Common room, standard sort of stuff, right? But as soon as what's her name?
Summer?
No.
Summer, yeah.
The innkeeper.
Ah.
He's not in my notes.
Yeah, he's in mine here somewhere. Inanga Green. Surprisingly lovely woman, by the way. As soon as she sees you come in with Garstall,
Uh-oh.
she says, "Oh, you'll be looking for the dragon friends. They're in the back." And she kind of points off to the side. So there's like a back room there.
No subtlety here.
Well, it's not like she shut it out, but she sees him and, kind of brings him over,
Okay.
Hey, you'll probably want to see those dragon friends, don't you? Yeah, Garstall. I know what you're all about.
She's not a fan of Garstall.
No, she's not.
What's the name of this inn?
The Dragon Inn.
Dragon Inn.
The Dragon Inn.
Yeah.
Of course.
Dragon Inn it is.
All right.
It's next
proprietor,
to Myroff's house.
Right?
Yes, she's the proprietor. Her name is Inanga Green.
Inanga
Yeah,
Green.
she's dressed
All right.
in emerald green.
She's a dragon.
I have I have written next to Myroff's house, but I don't know who Myroff is.
Maroff's house is the name of this place. Little village here.
Okay.
Cool.
So you go into the back room, and there's two fellows there. And Garstaro pointed out, that's Farang there. But there's another fellow there, too, who does not look like a Tarshite.
Well. Is he a lunar then?
No.
Oh.
He may be Praxian.
Oh.
Nice. That's great.
And Farang introduces himself and introduces his fellow there. His name is Laughing Dancer. They begin to
Praxian?
speak. Yeah, the Praxian guy, Laughing Dancer. They begin to speak in Old Wormish.
No problem.
Can feel a nervous energy start to fill the inn, and a number of people out front start to leave.
So we're all the way in back. Yeah. I mean, are they like? We're in hushed tones, or I mean, I don't quite. Are they?
They're not shouting. No. Are they whispering? No. They're speaking in a normal tone, right?
Okay.
But there's an energy to it.
Oh.
It starts to permeate the room, and the rest of the inn, and people out front start leaving. You hear the door crash open, and people running out.
Running out.
Yeah.
Run out.
Wow, they really don't like it.
If you have Fear Dragon's Passion, you need to roll it.
Oh, I don't think I do. But
yay for me.
Some still do.
Yeah, Subutai did.
No,
I do not. And I speak Old Wormish.
I fail.
So do I.
So it doesn't. So it does. No, if you fail, you're not running. If you succeed, you are running.
Correct. If you fail your fear, you can stay.
Okay.
Did anybody succeed in their fear?
I actually I critted my fear, so I'm leaving.
Yeah, Miriam books feet out.
I think it's a crit. 03 out of. No, it's just a special.
50. If it's 50 or higher, that's a crit.
Okay, well I
Miriam's
critted my fear.
50 miles away.
Check that, baby.
It's already checked.
Oh, okay. So Miriam runs out. But Miriam, once you get outside the inn itself and in the street, the wind's cooling you down. You get to relax. You can breathe again.
All right.
So did Miriam actually hear it, or is it just the?
That's why I asked who was in the room.
It was the presence.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
And if you don't have fear, you're okay.
Yep.
Is our lady friend with us?
Yes.
What does she think of what's happening?
Summer doesn't face her at all.
Okay.
Dragon.
She's just kind of looking around, going, "What's going on?
Where's everybody going?"
Okay, so Farang asks, Garstal, why have you brought these fellows here? And he'll mention that you were in the library searching out stuff for the lock and figured that maybe they would have some information or guidance to enlighten them further. And then I'll turn it over to you.
I'll respond. I would like to pose a riddle.
That gets Laughing Dancer's attention.
Lalax Atuma.
You'll see
who
his
might
face
that
go
be?
black.
Black or blank?
Blank, sorry, blank.
Okay. Got me worried for a second.
What was that Star Trek episode? something Valley, faces black, eyes red.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Laughing Dancer will actually say, perhaps I can assist with this.
Indeed.
Wonder. I wonder if they worship Lilac. Ryan, is it possible that a Praxian would worship a dragon?
Anything's possible, right?
Yeah, anything's possible.
I mean, Argrath, though he's not ethnically a Praxian, he lived most of his life in Prax. And that's where he learned about dragons, I believe. Where's... So they will look each other, being Farang and Laughing Dancer, and they'll look back at you and go, if we're to be back in time for the festival, we should leave now.
We're going somewhere? Sure.
To the dragon, right?
Oh, wow. We haven't completed our mission.
Do one of you know who the Atuma is?
Laughing Dancer will say, this is something to which I may be fated.
Really? Why do you think that?
And he'll begin to describe a spirit journey he went on in a dream he had, dealing with dragons.
Well, okay. I have some associates that I believe would like to join this little foray. So, let me gather them up and we'll be off.
That sounds excellent. We'll get a chance to gather up our things.
Very good. So I'll go collect everyone. Say, hey, I found the Atuma thingy. He's downstairs. Let's all collect up out in front, and we'll make our way back to
the temple.
Yeah,
now it's late morning now. It's about 10 miles away. So you'll get there well before dark.
Where are we going?
Back to the temple of the Empire Worm's friends.
But I don't know if you'll be able to get back in time before dark.
Perhaps we should go in the morning. Maybe do the festival and then go. Because this sounds like a rather momentous occasion.
Is this something where we're supposed to just give the answer and then we're able to take what we want? If I recall,
I'm not quite sure, Pete. I think the short answer is the dragon asked us to find his Atumna.
I think it
we
also
think
said
we have.
It would allow us to take whatever we wanted if we had that information, right? Or did it not commit?
His commitment to us was that we could take from that place what we wanted, each of us.
Okay, that means the whole group of us should go back.
I agree.
Okay, Davin, I need you to make a scan roll for yourself and for Summer.
72 for me, fails. 94 fails for her.
Okay.
You're too excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so spend the night. There's no nothing happens that night. Next morning, there are plenty of people up early with the festivities for the day. There's all kinds of um, games and stuff that people play in the street. You'll see kids running around with essentially fish-made kites. They're not flying up in the sky, right? They're tied to a stick kind of thing, but they're running around with these fish things. And there'll be lots of ceremonies out on the riverfront, throwing sacrifices into the river. Mostly things like flowers, springtime kind of stuff. And out in front of the temple, there will be a feast.
Nice. Little one and Miriam will sing.
Everyone can make a scan roll.
7.
We have a normal success.
82 for Summer.
Okay.
Scan roll. Success. Regular success.
So, David, that was a 0-7?
Correct.
2
Wowzers.
successes. 2 successes.
I don't think anybody failed.
My computer's frozen. Hang on, guys.
That's a failure.
All right, we'll try owlbear then.
Okay, David, you spot this guy who seems to be trailing you.
Okay. I'll discreetly mention. Wait, following me or following us?
Following the group, it seems. He's being discreet. He's keeping distance, that kind of thing. But he keeps showing up every time you turn around, kind of thing.
Okay.
Normal success, finally.
He's a small
Being
man.
followed.
He's wearing a threadbare tunic.
Mm-hmm.
But you do spot underneath his heavy woolen cloak a jewel-encrusted handle to his kopis.
Mm-hmm.
A
He's a
Kopish?
dragon.
Kopis, yeah.
So he's a lunar.
I assume
That's
that
a lunar
David's the
weapon.
It is.
I assume that, yeah. I assume that David is the only one that's noticed this so far.
That's true.
Okay.
I will convey discreetly, presuming this individual's out of earshot, that we're being followed.
Okay.
Describes the individual. Ask Miriam if Yellow Bear could keep an eye on him discreetly.
Well, you don't want me just to go back and kill him?
Not just yet. I think
Okay.
Not
we
in the
might.
street during a festival.
I don't know why not, but okay.
I'd like to know who he's working for.
Okay. Let me know when.
I don't know if people are aware of this, but I don't like the Lunar Empire.
But not all lunars are the Empire.
Okay.
Does he look Tarshite? Tarshish, whatever.
No, he
Yes,
looks like a lunar. Oh,
He could be
I misunderstood.
He could be working for our headman.
What day? Has it always been so?
All possibilities.
So, are we in the course of making our way out to the temple, or
not yet? We're still doing the festivities during the day kind of stuff.
I see. Okay.
If you're going
So
to
it-
simply ignore him or just kind of keep an eye on him on the side, kind of thing,
We
what's
can
your
ask
plans?
just be up in a tree or on a rooftop and just watch them. We never did figure out what sense in.
They say it's always a good idea to split up the party.
Mhm.
Well,
As far as the fetch, doesn't it have to materialize? Or can it follow somebody in the spirit plane if it knows where to go?
you need to clarify that, Brian.
Yeah. The man is not on the spirit plane, so it would need to manifest.
Then you have a yellow bear standing in a crowd.
Yeah, not the right answer. Maybe the owl can keep an eye on him.
Yeah, that's what I said. The owl can just sit in a tree or fly overhead.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly look for anything like if you're sending notes back to somebody else or looking back towards someone else.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
Okay.
So, yeah, we are forewarned. I think we're all smart enough not to stare at him. Like, which one? Oh, that one. Like, yeah, let's not do that.
Him, that guy. Okay.
So I'm not going to turn and scream and run at him as fast as I can.
That would be good. All right. Did you want to wait till the morning after the festivities are over?
I think so.
To
Yeah.
depart? Okay.
I have to take a bio break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Sure thing.
10 o'clock is a good time, I guess. And no word from
Nirvana. Yeah, bummer.
Anna. Maybe you should text Jared. Well, that night, Miriam can always discorporate and go on a spirit and see if she can find a spirit named the famous wizard who likes to control water.
Sure. Sounds great.
Let's see, yeah.
Okay. Okay, you do know that looking for a specific individual spirit is one of the hardest things to do.
Yes, and it may not be able to be done in the time frame I have.
And you're guessing that he's probably dead.
Yeah, we're looking for a spirit. Or does that mean I have to go to like wherever this dead spirits go to, ghosts go to?
That's what you would think. He's
Isn't
either
that the
in
same
hell
thing
or
as some?
his paradise.
Isn't that Otherwise, they have to use a rune spell, like summon ancestor and specific ancestor, or something like that.
Yeah, but those are your specific ancestors.
Yeah. Well, can only try.
Okay, make a spirit travel roll.
Oh. Okay, spirit travel.
Minus 50.
Minus 50?
Yep.
Okay, 88. I have a 38% chance. I roll a 82, so not minus 50.
So you spend your hour or so in the spirit plane not finding anything that would lead you to what you would think may be this guy.
Okay. I come back all sweaty. Whew. This is going to be tough. How often can we try it? Daily?
You can make a spirit walk every day, I believe, yeah.
You want to say that's for the first night and I do another the second night? This is what can augment with a spirit dance, right?
Spirit travel.
No, but if I want to augment spirit travel.
Oh.
Or do I do it the man rune?
I would think either.
It said there's 3 ways, right? Meditate. What else?
I'm back.
Okay.
Meditation, okay. If I meditate for 10 minutes.
That's every other day.
Hmm?
The shaman must wait a day before re-entering the spirit world, so you can only go every other day.
Okay. Augmentation with dance, sing, or magical language. Oh, okay. So I can augment it day 3. Maybe I get higher than 38. That's what we'll do when we get to the cave. Don't make me go in.
Is anybody going to be hanging out in the common room this evening?
Sure.
Sure.
I am.
That's what creepy shamans do.
I'll remind everyone about the follower that we have. And suggest that we not be alone at any time.
Any input from on what the guy did the rest of the day?
I don't want to be
nothing
alone.
unusual. He fought along with activities that were happening. He was fairly close to the group the entire day.
Eventually peeled off and departed.
Not so much him peeling off as you guys peeling off and heading back to the inn.
Okay.
Does that mean, Brian, that the bird went with us and stopped watching this guy? Or are you implying something else? How did the bird lose track of the guy?
Oh, he hasn't.
Okay. All right. So the guy is still following us to the inn?
No.
Okay.
You peel off to the inn, he no longer continues to follow.
Okay.
He already knows we're staying at the inn, I'm sure.
Probably has orders to investigate anybody who's the dragon cultists.
Probably has a bird watching our bird.
Back to the common room. Is anybody going to be hanging out in the common room?
Yes.
Juchi is.
Charisma.
Sure.
What?
Which charisma?
Charisma?
My charisma?
Yep.
17.
Josh, take
Pretty
it.
good.
Charisma is for me an 18.
David.
Miriam.
I rolled really well recently. I have a 19 charisma.
Ooh.
Miriam.
I look at you and smile. My charisma is 20.
I'm going to cast glamour.
You guys are shaming me. I thought I had I thought I had a high charisma. I have the lowest in the group.
It's still high.
Damn.
But I have to specialize for getting my skill point.
Okay, everybody can roll
You guys
scan.
are really pretty.
Scan.
I didn't realize how pretty you guys were.
They're not pretty. They just have strong personality.
Yes.
It's
I call that pretty.
14. I know I'm pretty.
So I'm rolling?
Scan.
Okay.
Success.
Regular.
Actually, I failed this time.
Okay, so Jarstegas doesn't notice this guy come in, but everybody else does. And he'll look around, and he'll walk forward towards David. Is anybody hanging out with David? Are y'all hanging out together?
I am. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so he'll come to your table, right? And he will say, and he's very soft-spoken, gentleman.
This is the guy that was following us all day?
It is the guy that was following you all day. Say, I know that you are after a certain artifact. And he'll put his hands up, hey, I'm not being a threat here. He says, if you decide that 3,000 lunars is enough for this artifact, and he'll take a small wooden tile that has the image of a hound burned into it and put it on the table. Give this to any of the guards. They will get me and bring the artifact to Duel Field. And he'll back up and say, it's completely up to you.
And you are?
I'm known as Zitaus the Hound. The guards here know me.
Zitaus the Hound?
Mm-hmm.
Good to make your acquaintance. That's an extraordinary amount of money.
It's an extraordinary artifact.
I look inquisitive and say, which artifact?
There's a few on our plate.
I have to consult my list.
Well, at least in this episode, we have something over in the dragon cave and something on an island.
I mean, I'm not saying this, but I'm thinking it.
Yeah,
3,000 lunars? Like, that is... I'll
buy
never
the
see
island.
3,000 lunars. Yeah.
Is he
That's
trying
like-
to buy it or sell it?
He wants
He's
to
going
buy
to
it.
sell it. He's offering it to us if we can produce 3,000 lunars. That's what I heard.
And that's not what he said.
That's not what he said. No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he said buy it for 3,000.
Yes.
Okay, well then I totally misheard that.
Yeah. If it's worth it to you for 3,000 lunars, bring my token to a guard. He will get hold of me and bring the artifact to Duel Field, where we will make the exchange.
Oh, I understand. He wants to purchase it.
Yes, he does.
I see.
And are you representing yourself or another?
I am representing myself.
Good question.
Did I get an answer when I asked him which artifact?
No.
Good.
Well, I mean, I'm certainly motivated. Yeah, I'm certainly motivated to find Zamochesis cleansing.
You wouldn't said it. Okay. I was gonna say something, and I look over at Juchi. Okay.
That's.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
If you do, he'll put a
Apparently.
finger on his lips and say, "I wish you all the best of luck." And with that, he'll depart. Otherwise, the rest of the evening goes by uneventful.
Oh, wait.
As we talk, I say I prefer not to trip.
I wanted to take a closer look at him with the veil, pierce the veil.
Okay.
Does he look anything at all like the other people we met on the river?
What are the people you met on the river?
I don't know that we know, but I know that those were tiger people, tiger were creatures.
Oh, the other side of the river.
Oh no, because those were primitives.
Okay, so he's nothing like those guys.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, and to the best of our knowledge, that those temples are sacred to those people, right? So we'd be effectively stealing from them, right?
Potentially.
Okay. Well, Reiki. Okay, multiple things going on. So in the morning, can we make our way to the morning?
Yep.
Go over and visit the dragon?
Yes, we can go visit the dragon. No encounters on the way. Well, actually, it's 1, 2, 3. No encounters on the way. Okay, so we get to the foothills and up into the mountains.
So we have an opportunity to chat a little bit before we get there?
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you intending to hurt this dragon?
To whom are you speaking?
Well, there's only 2 other people here that of any relevance, right? For anger and laugh something or rather.
Gorang and Laughing Dancer.
Laughing Dancer.
So
Laughing Dancer.
Are they going with us?
They're the reason we're going.
Yes. Yeah.
Not my reason.
Why are you going? I'm sorry, I'm just confused.
You're dragging me along.
Do you?
We can stay back at town.
No, I don't like dragons, but I want to get my free art.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. So Laughing Dancer is the one who had the dream event.
Yep.
So specifically directed the question at him. Is it your intention, or do you perceive that our going to visit the dragon's name is Lalak is going to bring harm to him?
I do not believe that any mortal here can bring any harm to him.
Yes. But
she's not.
But to answer your question directly, no. It is not my intent to harm him in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. Don't suppose you would clarify your vision about this encounter?
No, we shall see what we shall see.
Okay, so that'd be a no. All right.
So, Florang Florash is also with Laughing Dancer and us?
Yes,
Is that right? Okay, great.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, it just... Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so we get up above the tree line, and there's that stone walkway with the steps. And just as soon
Oh, mention the dwarf before we get there. There's probably a dwarf up ahead. He has some interest in this as well.
dwarf, what interest does he have? Ooh,
Something about the
Armband.
armband, yeah. We haven't actually
I have
committed.
no interest in treasures.
Yep. Okay.
But he'll mention something about not trusting dwarves.
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as we step onto the actual stone pathway up to the temple, there is a low rumble. And smoke begins to billow out of the entrance.
Oh, that's so cool.
There's a crash like thunder, and flames burst out of the temple entrance as Lalak pounds out of the entrance.
Look for the dwarf. Where? I think.
As soon as he sees Laughing Dancer, he says, "At last you have come! I've been waiting for the world to adjust to my liberation and send you. I welcome you, my Utunma." And then Laughing Dancer begins to speak Old Wormish, and he does those strange dancing movements kind of thing. And then he'll suddenly stop, and in Hortling will say, "Awaken." The dragon dips his head, and both he and Laffy Dancer fade away.
No.
He and Laughing Dancer.
Quick, grab the treasure.
Well, dragon went away?
It is no longer there.
All right. Well, do we see a dwarf anywhere around?
Not yet.
Well, let's proceed.
But Florash is still there, right?
He is, yes.
What just happened?
He's not sure. He looks pretty shocked. He wasn't expecting that kind of thing to happen.
I think
He wasn't sure what would happen, but he wasn't expecting that.
I think a bound dragon has just been.
Or maybe they were separate, the same being, but separate. I don't know.
They just left this plane, it seems.
Well,
does your shaman? I'm sorry. Does your fetch sense their spirit?
See them go?
Yeah, I could. Second sight to what happened. Did they go to the spirit world, or they just go somewhere else?
They went somewhere else.
Hero questing or something. No, they didn't go to the spirit world.
Oh, Summer. Any idea what just happened?
Yeah, I think it's baffling.
Well, the entire purpose of the Ouroboros thing, right, is the no breath, right, to go to non-existence. I think that may have what happened.
Released
but he was okay to do that.
He said awaken.
Well, I go in the cave.
Yeah, all right.
Well, we do know that dream dragons are dreams, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe he awoke a true dragon.
I thought it was a dream
If it was
dragon.
a dream dragon, and the true dragon woke up from its dream.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the world.
I want to go on a spirit, or I want to go on a hero quest.
Yes.
Go find
so
them. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, let's go. Let's go inside.
Okay. you go inside, and while some of the things are disturbed from when he came barreling out, otherwise it looks like the last time you saw it. Treasures all scattered about.
Is the Drake still up there? Is the relief still up there?
There is no longer a relief in the ceiling in the shape of a dragon.
All right.
So do we take an account of what's here? Does it belong to anybody? Is it all ours?
Well, the dragon said we could take. What
It's
exactly
worth a
did
lot
he
more than
say?
3,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take the armband, put it on. When I see the dwarf, I'll give it to him.
Do we really want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Give it to the dwarf?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I thought you meant put it on.
Put it on.
Oh. All right, let me check to see
well,
if there's
those are
any
two
bounds.
related things, but
I'll look at it to see if there's any bound spirits. Is it a matrix or a magic crystal? I don't think so. I'll be looking for that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are we limited to one item each? What did we bargain with?
While you're all standing there looking around and stuff, Farang will say that he fears that glistening gold in a glowing hoard will be the bane of many men.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Can you repeat that?
the dwarf said we could have one item, right?
The glistening gold and glowing hoard will be the bane of many men.
True.
Yeah.
Avarice.
the Drake, in asking us to find his Atumba, said that we may each take one treasure.
One
And the
what?
dwarf said we could take whatever we wanted as long as he got the armband.
Yeah, but the dwarf has no authority in this place, right?
Yeah,
Well,
So
we're just honoring a commitment.
I tend to think taking one item is the right answer personally.
Okay, let's search around for something made out of iron.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything, I would like iron items too.
Or gold armor.
or anything magical.
Or anything magical.
Mm-hmm. Or anything earth related.
I see a shovel.
I think we've got numerous spells that can help us sort this out.
And second sight.
This would be, this would be really helpful if Ivana was here. She would know better. She would know better than I what I want.
She would probably tell you what to pick.
Right.
You, my mighty warrior, may select that. Like an iron great shield.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So, Brian, what's the mechanics for what to select from? Out of character.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
But I will take the armband and give it to the dwarf if he shows up.
Back in 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Anything cool? Small armband. I'm also looking for something for my little bird. Maybe when we leave, the cave will collapse upon itself. I can direct my fetch to go in the spirit world through this material.
Back.
Okay. Okay. This is what we'll do. What sort of things would you each be individually interested in?
A Vorpal Holy Avenger Defender of Slaying as a rapier.
Rather specific.
He asked.
Hmm.
Anybody else?
I'm thinking, give me a bit.
Yeah.
It
I
is a
have an
dragon's
idea,
horde,
but
but they don't give you any guidance.
yeah.
Are you asking us what we want from it?
Yeah, sky's the limit. What do you want?
Oh,
You're not actually getting that, but it gives me some parameters on what would be here that you could get.
I want a magical bow.
That's cool.
Yeah. Some kind of like plus to hit.
I think, trying to be a little more realistic about this.
I'm not.
Empire of the Worm's friend knowledge, draconic knowledge.
We just all each want a weapon that gives our old wormish 95%.
That's an enchanted or something.
It's called an enchanted voice box.
Enchanted weapon
Called a speaker.
with speak other language all.
What's the name
We
of
just
that
want a
fish
bag of
speaking your
holding.
ear?
A fish.
Bag of holding magic
A
items.
fish. Poops language in your ear.
For me, I'd like I don't know if it's an item or the ability to change one of my weapons.
What do you mean?
I would like to, the Corf I received, I would like to be able to keep it.
What do you mean?
Well, I've heard, and this could be just completely in Bob's head, but I've heard that dragon newts don't allow humans to keep their weapons. And I have a Corf. It is a dragon newt weapon. I like it better than my rapier because it actually has more hit points and everything else like that. I can actually do more damage with it. But I'm afraid it's going to be taken from me every time we run into dragon newt. So I don't know if that means becoming a dragon friend or.
But what authority can they take your shit?
Because they're dragon newts?
Little dragon newts become crested dragon newts become big dragon newts. When big dragon newts die, they become something better and better until they become real dragons. Okay.
Yeah.
If he knows you've got his toe, he might want it back.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
It's
dwarf
true.
stuff.
Yeah.
But then dwarves think all
Oh,
iron is
great.
theirs too.
Yeah. Oh, great dragon. By what authority will you take my shit?
I'm bigger and stronger than you. Boink.
That was a good laugh. I needed that.
4d6 damage every location.
So what I'm looking for is something that will a book or item that will make me a dragon friend. I know it's possible to become dragon friends.
You already have the scar on your hand. Isn't
yes.
that dragon friend like?
Yep, I've got dragon friend. I'm poetry compared to some of you all in my mysticism.
Well, that
Not everybody's poetry in their mysticism.
You could just name drop laughing dancer. See what that does for you. Maybe you need some kind of like a ring or some kind of something that shows that you are a friend of dragons.
we know that would keep dragon newts from stealing your stuff.
No, probably wouldn't. Good point.
It's a supposition.
Well, I'd be happy with an enchanted iron broadaxe. How's that?
Ooh.
I think that'd be great for the party. Enchanted products.
Metals, potteries.
Miriam, any ideas?
Oh, something like a, iron or gold medium shield that I can put an enchantment on.
What kind of enchantment?
Well, I don't know. I'll have to cast enchantment, put something on it eventually, unless there's one here. Enchantment to
More armor, lighter.
I thought you were going to say something cooler like
It has a light
bird.
spell.
She can't
Like
wear armor.
magical
So
birdhouse.
I cannot wear armor, so I have a skewed armor person.
now, if there's something else that would give her protection with that's not armor,
So you can't
but I
use a
don't know
shield
what
as
that
your
might be.
shaman?
No, I can use a shield and a
Okay.
sword. I just can't wear armor. Armor and helmets.
So a shield that's maybe got an armor matrix on it, right?
Yeah.
Cast. What's that spell called?
It's an enchantment.
Ward against weapons. That'd be the sorcery way to do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Or protection. Or the rune spell shield.
Or that. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, what I'm most worried about is when I'm in combat. So.
A cloak with like shimmer 6 or something on her, shimmer 10.
Ooh. That's impressive.
Well, I do
Or
have my
invisibility cloak.
I do have my pectoral. I can add to it.
You just flex your pectorals at it.
My copper pectoral. Maybe I can add silver to it or something.
Ooh, summer. What does summer want?
And the bird wants like a collar.
The bird wants an invisible birdhouse.
That'd be cool. Just floats around behind Miriam. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, what does Summer want?
An Empire the Worm's friend dress.
Medallion.
You know, something silvery.
Or maybe something that causes rivers to flood behind you when you're crossing them. Where is Summer from?
Can you put a rune
Summer.
spell in a matrix?
Yeah.
Or a crystal? That's what
Where
I
is Summer from?
That'd be cool if I pick a rune spell.
Who you asking?
Just anybody that knows.
What's the question?
Summer's a dream
Where?
dragon who thinks
Okay.
that she's a Earth deity.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say where is she from, she's
we don't know.
A dragon, a dream dragon, dreaming a dream
of being
now
a goddess.
Of being a goddess. Yes. So
But
where we found her was in a tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but does that mean that she can't be from somewhere?
That's what I'm.
It means none of us have asked her, so we don't know what she would say.
Well, the goddesses come from
She would say
the
she's from
realm
the God
of.
Age.
Okay, there you go.
Well,
Doesn't come from anywhere because she's always been.
Right.
I was kind of hoping that she was going to say my hometown, but
no.
whatever.
She doesn't even know where your hometown is.
Goddess. Where are goddesses born? Lunar Tarsh.
It's no fun that we can't know where she's from.
She doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think she knows. She's immortal. So I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, she thinks she's a.
Yeah.
Deities are immortal.
Yeah. Right. You went and asked Jamalio where he's from.
Not on this world.
I don't care where he's.
We do kind of know those stories. They spring from other primal essences.
Yeah.
Right? So she's an earth. She thinks she's an earth deity. So where do the earth deities come from? And actually, I think there's a specific one we know who that is. It's Orlant's daughter? One of Orlant's daughters? Is who she's masquerading as.
Okay.
Yeah, granddaughter, I think.
Granddaughter, yes.
So I guess we know that.
Yep.
Okay. That's pretty delusional.
Dragon.
Is there a spell that can make a dream dragon wake up?
I think you just saw one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shouted, "Wake up!" Oh, I bet there's a new constellation in the stars. I'll have to look for that.
You okay?
What you doing, Brian?
What's that?
What are we doing?
I am looking for stuff.
Yeah.
And asking for your input.
Mm-hmm.
If you need more magic items, don't hesitate to ask. As opposed to a magic bow, I could have magic arrows, which have the advantage of being limited. Obviously, limited use, limited number.
Let's see here.
Although I'd rather have a magic bow. I hate to be a wet blanket, but I'm pretty exhausted. I don't think I'm going to last very late tonight.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I got a few more minutes in me. I've had some really early days lately, so I'm kind of wiped.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'll take your input and come up with some items that will fit.
Cool.
As you leave the temple,
As we leave,
the dwarf will jump out. Do you have the armband? Give it to me. Give it to me.
What did he promise us out of character? I don't know. Anything?
Your ransom in gold.
Oh, okay. So for each of us?
Mhm.
That's not very nice. My
Cool.
ransom sucks. All right. So here it is.
Oh, you should grab. Yes, 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 yes. And after he has it in his hands, you will see 5 more dwarfs pop up
Yes.
out of the surrounding area.
mm-hmm.
Encased in some kind of iron fabric,
Mm-hmm.
and with these weird weapons. And he will call to them. I forgot the dwarf's name, but he'll call to this one dwarf, and the dwarf will come up, and he'll open up a bag he has, and he'll start pulling out little bags of gold, one for each of you.
Wow.
Hmm?
So I can add my ransom amount and lunars.
Yep.
To my
What?
loot.
It's not lunars, it's gold.
Really? Wow.
So it's, let's see, it's 500 lunars worth of gold.
So
In
I
my
can't
case.
write 500 lunars.
Well, yeah, it's gold as opposed to silver.
That's right.
Right.
You mean
So-
wheels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what that is. 500 lunars is what, 50 wheels?
It's 20 lunars to a wheel, isn't it? Yeah.
I was just trying to figure that out.
You guys are rich.
25? 25 wheels?
50. You said. Wait, how many
20.
lunars?
There's 20 lunars in a
20.
wheel.
Okay.
Okay, 25. 25 wheels.
Actually, it's 20. 5 times 4.
So what are we getting?
No, it'd be 5 times 5. Sorry,
5
yeah,
times
you're right.
5.
Yeah, 25.
We're getting our ransom.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. In wheels.
Or you take your ransom, divide by 20, and those we're getting?
Yeah.
Well, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Chariot driver gets 500 lunars for ransom, but a priest gets 1,000.
You guys are rich. I get squadouche.
Do I
It'll be
get the
500 each,
priest?
which includes
500
Miriam.
each?
He'll give Miriam 500.
Okay.
He's not going to differentiate.
Okay.
He's a dwarf.
Oh,
So it's not our ransom. He's giving us 500 each.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's interpreting
Okay.
the ransom as being 500 lunars.
Each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 25,
25
wheels
wheels.
each.
All right. Everybody gets 25 wheels. That's a
25
lot
wheels.
easier. Thank
That
you.
seems
Sorry,
fair.
yep. A little bag of 25 wheels.
Yay.
Oh,
And then they will
That's
scamper
awesome.
off down the mountain.
Okay.
Looking at this, is it magical in some way? Like an illusion?
What?
The
Gold.
wheels.
Oh, no, it's gold.
It's really here.
It's really gold.
Okay.
It's
I
It's
say,
fool's
can I
wheels.
Can I have that in iron, please?
No,
No.
Why not? They're
because iron is dwarven. It belongs to dwarves. It was invented by the dwarves. Only the dwarves can own it.
Oh,
You can have it in bulks.
thanks for the explanation.
Folks.
It is late though. You're gonna need to
All
camp
right.
here.
Sure.
Okay. Can I do a
Exciting.
spirit walk? Spirit travel?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to augment it with my spirit dance, which is a 76. Okay.
Can we assist?
Oh, okay, I succeed. That's just a plus 10, right?
20 plus 20.
Plus 20. So that 38 becomes a 58.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Try to find the guy. And I rolled a 82. I failed. This is a tough task.
It is.
Well, that's what Miriam's telling everybody as she comes back
After 1d6 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Next morning.
So
Back down to.
Yeah, what's
House.
happening with Varengar?
yeah, what about our friend that came with us, the dancer guy?
Dancer's gone.
Dancer guy's
He's gone. He's
The other
gone,
guy.
man.
Well, the other guy, whatever his name was.
Varengar.
Flourish.
Did he pick up an item and go?
He is not going to touch any because he's the one who warned you that gold will bring. What did he say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dragons.
Avarice is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Glistening gold and glowing hordes will be the bane of many men.
Hmm.
So he's not taking
Good
anything.
thing we aren't many men.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. He's a worshiper. So are we going back to Myraf's house?
Yep. Back down the mountain, across the plain.
Well, from here we could actually head to the. We wanted to go north to the Cat People encampment.
Well, north is the stones above. We don't need to go there now, right?
That's actually south.
No, but we're coming from the mountains.
Yeah. If you look on Owlbear,
Yeah.
I just moved the Pong.
Oh, that's where we are?
Yeah, that's where the temple is. Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought it was over here.
Oh, no.
Wow, that's a few days away.
Many days away.
So the island is, do we know if it's to the north? It's downstream, right?
Yeah, it's downstream. It's down here somewhere.
Well, we can go there. Look around, see if we're followed by some greedy guy. We can talk about that too. The headman wants that artifact. This guy's offering us 3,000 gold for the artifact. So. Of course, the party just picked up 3,000 gold, so we're not really hurting for any cash.
Do we have any interest in asking the natives for permission? Or what their take on the situation might be? I honestly, I don't want to get on their bad side.
I don't either.
I know we're trying to recruit allies for the army to come across. So that's our primary mission.
Right.
Yeah, can we find out if we're going to offend somebody?
Well, we've got competing interests here. There's at least 3 interested parties that we're aware of.
The other thing is if the artifact winds up raising the river, it would be hard for our army to cross the river. So I wouldn't want to activate it. No harm in going to try to find it.
Are we looking for it first, or are we asking for permission first?
Well,
And
I'd like to
forgiveness later.
Just have to find somebody to ask permission.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I think it's fun to be on adventures, which sound fascinating, but I think it's kind of fruitless to find it and then not be able to keep it or even sell it. So
keep what?
The artifact. So I think we should find out if
were you here last time, Michael? The head men of the town asked us to look also.
But I'm getting a mixed message because I thought that we were told that it may be considered a holy item.
Yes.
Yeah, it may be considered sacred to the people that we met on the west side of the river. Mm-hmm. So my thinking was, let's go speak with them first, get their take on the situation, and that is what we told Thane, that we would seek permission before we would trespass on the temple.
All right.
So, but we're out here. We don't have to do that. It's
I'm agreed.
A group decision.
What do we do? Light a fire? No.
Well, you ran into a hunting party.
Right.
And they mentioned that their camp was downriver.
South of Mirov's house?
Yes.
No, I mean north of upstream.
Yeah, north. Downstream.
Are you talking about when we met Red Eye? Nasiadine ancient site?
Yes.
Lion people?
Yep.
Yes.
Lion Hushin.
So I think we should seek them out. That's my input on the matter.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It seems to be the honorable thing to do.
So ask Farngar what his intentions are. Is he going back to town?
Back to Marov's house.
Right. Very good. It was a pleasure meeting you. Hopefully we can have further conversations later.
Oh, perhaps, yes. It's been an interesting time.
Indeed it has. I will bid him farewell in Draconic.
Farewell, Floron.
He will do likewise in return.
And with that, we'll do our best to follow the instructions that the people we met gave us.
Okay, so you can just head down to the river first. Oops, wrong.
Yep.
Wrong thing. Head down to the river and then follow it along.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On river.
We'll either run into them or run into the island.
Well, as you're going along the river, you will come across a camp that has been destroyed.
Oh, no.
Does it look like a primitive camp?
Yes, it does. Tents, fire pits, that kind of thing, right?
Any corpses?
There are human corpses that are not primitive.
So they won the fight.
People
That's what it sounds like.
Cloaks, Linthorax armor.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can make a scan roll.
Damn. I have a question. When you get it done, when you get a chance.
Sure.
Yeah. Are there any like coals left in the fires?
No, they're cold.
Okay.
Oh, scan.
I have a normal success. All 3 of my scan rolls this game have been all about the same, 40.
You will find some freshly dug graves. Or what appear to be graves.
Nope.
Okay. So the Hunshin buried their dead and left the
Well.
other guys out here to rot.
Yes, and they are rotting. Flies, all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And just down from here in the river are some reed boats.
Really?
Yep, they got like a little makeshift kind of dock. A sandbar they pulled boats up on.
So that would have been the people across the river.
Yeah.
Or would that be?
Could be people from
The non-primitives.
downstream paddling this way. Folks from furthest or something.
The Hunshin we saw were on foot, not on the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this could be the people that were attacked.
All right, so we need to look for footprints leading
there-
away from.
Is there anything left in the boats? Or are they just totally empty?
Make a search.
Huh, 46. Another normal success.
Okay, you can see skid marks. So there used to be more boats than there are now. There's like just 2 left.
Okay.
But there are primitively cut oars
Okay.
in the reed boats.
Okay, so they were on boats.
Mm-hmm.
So if they took boats, it's going to be very difficult to follow them.
Yeah.
Nobody can track in the river.
Well, we can
Right.
fly overhead and look for
There you go.
That's
Sure.
true.
Go for it.
Do it.
We're looking for either primitives or lunars on boats, right?
What's a scan?
Right. Scan. Scan's a 48. Do we do a scan roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Birdie. 48.
Beautiful.
Don't waste any points.
No.
Normal success.
Okay, just down the river a ways is a central sandbar that's come up as the water's risen, has gone down, right? There's a central bar. And there's some kind of a building on it.
It's interesting.
Some type of building on it?
Yeah, that's the temple we're headed to.
Okay.
Are the boats there?
There
circle
are
down.
some boats there, yes. Reed boats, just like those here.
So
Let's go there.
Sure, we take the boats.
Bird will say how many boats there are. Come back.
Ceadine. Ancient site.
Well, get ready to talk for us there, Mr. Chuchi.
I'll certainly be happy to.
And that
try.
wild speech that you have.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who can paddle a boat?
Does anybody have boat skill?
Let's see.
Basic
skill.
I got
basic 20.
I
have 15.
10. All right, all you good guys spread out.
Which category of skill is
if I
that?
cast coordination, I'd have
Agility.
25.
Mine's 10.
Yeah, for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Exactly.
How treacherous is the water?
Pretty slow, muddy.
It is very slow because it's very low.
Okay. So, are there bonuses to boat use? Is this going to be a thing? Should we just walk, wade across?
Oh, it's not that shallow.
Okay.
It's a river, not a stream. Okay. I mean, say I could try to inspire my boat, but my water is 0. So
Inspire you.
and my movement is 17. So neither seem like a good choice for me to use.
Maybe we don't have to go over there. Maybe send the bird to find what's his name, and if the bird can spot him, to go down and tell him that we'd like to chat with him. We're on the west side of the river, opposite the temple.
I suppose we could just walk the rafts down till we're opposite the island. So, oh, look at this. We have a map. Beach area.
The beach. And we're going to take the path up to the Matakean.
With those
Badass.
bloody fingerprints on it.
Yep, yep.
Okay, so that's a little bit different than my note. Nasiadine.
It was translation error.
Do we find this in the boat?
No.
You should have.
That's the aerial.
Oh, that's what the bird came back and say. Okay, you got.
It's kind of like this.
Sliver, and he draws it out in the sand. And you go, oh, okay.
Are they encamped anywhere? Could you see them?
Anybody walking around?
Make another scan roll.
Another scan.
Right. I'll do that.
No, so the bird.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Pale.
Should have let me do it.
Are you flying?
No.
We can make you fly.
Being a
Hold on to my feet.
snarky smartass.
Flap, 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 flap. Take off your armor. You're too heavy.
Changing glasses.
Dude, I can't even read. Do you think I can fly?
I don't know.
Bird says, I don't read either.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, let's do this. Let's get in the boats.
Yep.
Make our way over.
Okay. I do need a boating row. Well, there's 6 of you, right? You have to take both boats. We need 2 boating rows. Who's going to be in? Who's the best boater?
I have 15.
I have 20. Like I said, unless I cast coordination, in which case they have 25
Okay.
I have 10.
for 2 minutes.
They get from the one bank to the island. Paddle, 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 paddle.
It's not as treacherous. It's just that if you fumble, then there's a chance of something happening.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you two guys roll.
All
Okay.
right, then.
I got a 43.
Okay.
I failed, but not by much. A lot
Not-
here anyway.
But not fumble.
Here. All right. I roll a 29. It's a failure, but not by much.
Okay.
Yeah, even better than me.
Okay, with the water level having dropped, there's lots of mud around, and so there's lots of flies and other insects and such that are not normally this heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's blood all over this map.
Little one, eat. Yum. Insects.
Bloody fingerprints on this map.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Okay. As you start to go out into the river, it's still warm and humid. Constant rain showers still, so everything's kind of wet
Yeah.
and nasty.
Raining?
Yeah.
Raining.
It's been raining on and off almost the whole time.
Yeah. I remember that now.
Not like a heavy drenching rain. Just, a misty, getting everything wet rain.
Look, I am so very sorry, but I'm just not going to make it. I'm in pain. I have to go.
Okay. Well, this is actually a good
I'm so sorry.
point to stop because something's about to happen.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Give us the cliffhanger.
Okay. The river suddenly starts to rise all around the ships, the two boats.
Oh.
Fish of all kinds are swarming around, leaping and splashing. From the river, just a few meters ahead of you, rises a tall woman of supernatural beauty who says, "Stay your journey, travelers. I will have words with thee." She is green-skinned, her naked body is draped in river weed. Her wild mane of mud-colored hair is tangled about her head and shoulders. Her black, fish-like eyes regard you intensely.
Cool.
And that's where we'll start next time.
My first reaction, second sight.
Oh, it's a naiad or
water naiad.
And she says, "I will have words with you."
Yep.
Words. Yeah, words.
Stay your journey, travelers. I would have words with you.
Okay. We can
Can't control this thing very well. Make it stop.
Yeah. Right.
Is that like her way of saying you're fucked? I'm
no,
kidding.
she wants to talk to us.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Awesome.
Fun.